Hello and welcome to Brett Dupree's Awesome Health Journey. If you're thinking to yourself, Brett looks shorter today, that's because I'm washing I have a cushion on my chair and watching the cover right now. So that's why I probably look a little shorter. Today I went to the Swedish weight loss clinic to see if I can get me a GP1, which may be successful. We'll see if my insurance covers it. But one thing they did do was I got weighed again, and they gave me nice little sheets that shows my information. And one of the cool things about it, I think, is the fact that 4 weeks ago I weighed in at a very disappointing 473 for the second time. That's what I weighed in like September or November, and I was very sad about it. I think it was 475 in November or September, and then November 473, and then end of May also 473, and that made me cry a little bit. But today I weighed in at 454, which made me happier because it shows that I think I was just bloated 4 weeks ago. I know I probably didn't lose like 18 pounds of fat in a month, but yeah, it shows that hard work is paying off. I feel smaller, I feel stronger. Also, I've a lot of muscle on my body. I'm towards the high end of muscle. And basically, this comes in, and I'm leading that way not to celebrate, but to talk about what I'm really working on, which goes with what yesterday's video on not letting success boggle my mind, but to disassociate eating with anything other than the enjoyment of the moment and health overall. So I eat just to eat. I eat because it's part of survive. I need simple nutrients to keep my body healthy, but to not tie it into my numbers. Maybe yes, I increase my my nut. I increase my nutting. I increase my nut intake to help my body blood pressure, because I read some nuts are good for blood pressure, and so I started eating quarter cup of nuts a day. But the idea isn't so much that like I have to eat to um, lose weight or get my blood pressure down. I also really like mixed nuts. They're delicious, and that's a good snack to have on hand. And if I'm going to have a snack that I enjoy that also is beneficial, I'm going to choose that, right? But I'm not eating I'm not working on not eating to lose weight, not eating to get my blood pressure down. I'll make choices that help me better in my health goals, but my goal is mostly to disassociate the eating with the result, so that if I get disappointing result, I keep on with the eating and I keep on with the healthy life choices. And that's the same for working out. Yes, in the past, both working out and still staying the same weight would discourage me and think, why am I doing this? And then I would lose interest in working out. Or that one time I got like a crush on, I think her name was Jill. She was so bubbly and happy, and I used her as a motivation to go to, at the time, Bally's Fitness, because I just loved her classes so much. She was so happy. I love happy people. I love surrounding myself with happy people. And when she moved on, it was harder for me to go there. Now I want to work out just to work out. That's why I go to Orange Theory. Yes, I use all the other things to motivate me, but I want to work out because that's the healthy choice, not to gain something other than that's the healthy choice. I want to get in better shape, you know, but I don't want to work out to get my numbers down so much. Yes, I want my blood sugars to go down. So I'm no longer in the lower diabetic range now. Started metformin, but I'll talk about that a little later. But yeah, so I want that to lower, of course, but I don't want to work out to lower it, because what happens if something that's beyond it causes to increase? I don't want to get discouraged. So the entire goal of this health journey is to make sure I don't get too encouraged to slow down my healthy habits, or to encourage to slow down my healthy habits. I want my healthy habits to exist because they're healthy habits. I want to eat and work out to work out. It's almost enlightenment in a way if you think about it, because there is a saying, before enlightenment, sweep floors, chop wood. After enlightenment, sweep floors, chop wood. So before health, before being out of shape, eat right, work out. After being in better shape, eat right, work out. It's like my outside forces don't dictate, even the inside forces don't dictate my choices as much. Yes, listen to doctors' recommendations. Yes, make sure if I do get on Ozempic to increase my protein and make sure I have 100 grams of protein. That's what my doctor said today. So if my insurance does cover it, and I'll make sure I get my protein, but I'm getting my protein because doctor's orders. But at the same time, I don't want to make that like contingent on me doing it. And I want to do it in the most maximum enjoyable way possible, of course. But that's not hard. I like protein. Chicken is still one of my favorite foods. I love steaks. I love meats. So protein isn't an issue. Not at all. If anything, the fruit and vegetables is the hardest issue. Well, the vegetables. I don't think vegetables are the most tastiest things. Anyway, but that's my ranty thing, is to really disassociate healthy habits with healthy results. Because things happen, body things happen. But no matter what happens, making those quote unquote healthier choices are still beneficial to your body. It's always good to move. It's always good to eat fruits and vegetables. It's always good to eat not to excess. It's always good to not binge. It's always, those habits that I'm building are always good no matter what happens to my body, right? And so I'm really working on disassociating my healthy habits with the results so that I continue to work on it. And then in the long term, this is one reason I'm working on long term thinking, the results will come, or at least I won't get any worse than I am now, which I don't want either. So yeah, that's my little talk about being shorter. And shoot, I'm saying and ah a lot in this one. Well, that's my little rant about healthy eating and healthy working out. Like and subscribe.